Did I say that right? I don't know if John Walkley is in the chat yet, but hoping he'll show up, but yep, I he said that expression originates in Cornwall in the UK. Yep. Hi, you guys. This is what, kind of a rogue Monday show, just out my ass as usual, but, yeah, I have more to say to, Shanny's spastic dildo. Just a little more to say. I wanna make one more point, maybe 2 final points, and then I'm going to end this broadcast with a quote from Grampy that I reached out in the Discord, Grampy's old Discord, if anybody I think it's run by Gertrude Perkins, asked if anybody had a clip of Grampy saying this. It's really and I think yeah. Anyway, uh, so before I get underway with this, I would like to present to you a musical interlude, um, tribute to Grampy. Got a new McGruff well, it's not new, McGruff. I usually only do the marijuana one and the crack cocaine one, but, okay, this one is a different one from McGruff, in honor of Grampy, and you know what? If anybody knows who Auntie Jessie is, Auntie Jessie LeBrie, Liquid, uh, v I don't Auntie Jessie. She's a hoot, an absolute hoot, and she covers, I think she has covered Shanny. She's, she's covering, also Naked and Laughing, so this little musical interlude could possibly be, uh, helpful to, the YouTuber known as Naked and Laughing. Okay, here we go.
Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't do inhalants.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't do inhalants.
They will damage your brain.
Don't do inhalants.
'Cause it's really insane.
Smart kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Learn a lesson so true. There's danger in inhalants. They can break you in two. So never sniff inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't do inhalants.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't do inhalants.
They will damage your brain.
Don't do inhalants.
'Cause it's really insane.
Smart kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Just because something is safe to use one way doesn't mean it's safe to use another way. Cleaners, sprays, and other household chemicals can become deadly poisons when inhaled. Don't ever try it. Just say no to inhalants. Breathing them is really no thrill. Don't you know inhalants really can kill?
Don't do inhalants.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't do inhalants.
They will damage your brain.
Don't do inhalants.
'Cause it's really insane.
Smart kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill.
Don't do inhalants.
You'll be suffering pain.
Don't do inhalants.
They will damage your brain.
Don't do inhalants.
'Cause it's really insane.
Smart kids say no.
'Cause inhalants kill. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants. Don't do inhalants.
Don't do inhalants. Do, 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 do. I love that. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Boy, it's good to see everybody. I'm looking over in the chat and hi, I love you little puppies. I love you guys. Okay, first up was Jonocide. Um, boy, you've got such a good record, John, for just popping in. Even if he may or may not be working. Well, you just said you're working, but you popped in to say howdy. Thank you. Good to see you. Look at, look at. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. How do I? Oh, I have to do it on the YouTube side because I'm doing this. Okay, there's your wrench there. It's okay, there you go. Correct. Our emotional support Canadian is in the house. Thank you for showing up. Corey, good to see you. John Walkley, uh, over there in the UK. Hey, John, good to see you. Hey, I did the I up thing again. Boy, I gotta listen to Steph the Alter Nerd a few more times and just kind of learn how she says it. It's very unique. You know who else has the unique pronunciation of words are Australians. I don't know if there are regions of Australia where it's, but when they say, okay, say like the word no, I think they sort of go, no, no, no. They do that. It's like they sort of put a few extra vowel sounds. but this, but anyway, I did the I up. So I got it. I suck. Anyway, I don't care because I love saying it. Auto irrelevancy. Hey, odd irrelevancy. Boy, try saying that with improperly fitting dentures. Hi, Chris. Thank- Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah, what a treat. Uh-huh. You're the treat. Odd irrelevancy. You are loved. You are so loved. Boy, I've got my brain uh, pickled and saturated just by listening to. Um, do you guys know who Daisy the Venice Healer is? I mean, she's just all of a sudden gone boom. And Soft White Underbelly, a guy who mostly is located here in LA, interviewed her recently. But Auntie Jessie again, love that lady, covers the healer, the Venice healer. Fascinating. I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot my point. Odd irrelevancy. Anyway, I asked you before, I think, Chris, do you know who even irrelevancy is? That's where I got that clip of Shanny's spastic dildo talking about Grampy Lobster. Oh, he had Grampy Lobster in his mouth. That just, yeah, makes my skin crawl. Anyway, do you know who even irrelevancy is? Do you? I find it very clever that he, you know, did kind of a twist on your name and being involved in the reporting of, those two. Eileen Ebony, hey, girlfriend, my my a lot behind the scenes pal, Eileen Ebony. Good to see you, sweetie Petey. Okay, Corey M. NAL. Oh no, Auntie Jessie. Although she doesn't like me. Long story. Well, hey, everybody doesn't have to like everybody. There are a bunch of people doesn't like. They don't like me. I don't care, and I don't care for there are lots of choices for peoples out there. Why am I lecturing? I didn't mean to slip into that, although it's so easy. Okay, Chris, you don't know who that guy is. Okay. Okay, John Walkley. I'm catching up with the chat. Forgive me. France are beating Spain in the football. I don't care. Yeah. Okay, so back, Corey, you made a statement about Rev and Shanny having a fight. That was so bogus, so staged. Because lately I watched G-Man a couple of times, and G-Man says, "Hey, I know these 2 better than anybody." He says, "I've seen them fight up close and in person." He says, "That wasn't no fight." So it was all for views, and then, uh, the spastic dildo comes on in this low BMI voice, talking like there's something wrong with him, but he's talking like, "Oh, it's just creepy." Yeah. I don't like all that stuff anyway. Like, I don't like ASMR. The only ASMR I can just watch for hours, and I do, are the cooking shows where all you hear are, like, the chopping sounds, the sizzling sounds when it's put in love it. My favorite, okay, you guys make a note of this, my favorite, ASMR cooking shows is called I can't remember. Oh, oh my god, it just fell out of my brain. Okay, you guys, number 1, I do recommend getting older because, what's the alternative? But, okay, her name is Sophie. Her real name is Sophie, and, oh, geez, okay, when I go on and don't give a shit, it'll come to me. But anyway, that is the neat and she does these really simple recipes, and the only thing you see are her hands, and she has these nice bracelets on, and, um, she damned if I can't remember, and I get her notifications almost every single day. Never mind, it'll come to me, and then you guys won't care. Okay, so I'm scrolling down, um, okay, so Aunt Masa, obtuse bread batter. Okay, not bread dough because masa isn't yet made of any masa's the, raw ingredient, so obtuse bread batter, obtuse bread batter. I'll forget, okay, so I'm scrolling down, okay, Eileen made poor John watch. Okay, so I'm scrolling. Okay. Okay, before I go on, because this is you guys are a hoot over there. Okay, my my thumbnail ad for this stream is a Cheeto particle shaped in the shape and probably exactly the scale of, the Spastic Dildos member. Uh, anyways, I w I found this a couple of years ago. I was in the office, I was having a cup of coffee and a bag of Cheetos before, we opened for the day, and, yeah, I ate lots of crap. Lo I you know, I and I know I have told you guys about my 10-year, nacho cheese flavored Dorito addiction, and I am not that is not hyperbole. I had an addiction to, nacho cheese flavored Doritos, and the reason you get addicted to this stuff is because they boost the flavor. They boost the flavor. MSG is responsible for a lot of that, like, increases the flavor profile of stuff. Years ago, this diet company called I can't remember, but anyway, they had something called the analysis called result called flavor set point, and you can trick your body into thinking you're getting more than your body's really getting, so but anyway, Doritos and shit, your body goes, "Holy shit, this is some good stuff you're eating here," and then there's no fiber, no nutrients, no nothing after you eat this dazzling, explosion in your mouth. So your body says, "Okay, give me some more of that." So you keep eating it because anyway. So I've heard, okay, that is not fat, that's only my opinion based on what I've heard. That's all that is. Okay. But okay, where was I going? I'm scrolling. Okay, so basically, okay, John Walkley, how to fold a fitted sheet. Put your hands and feet in each of the four corners and do a bunch of cartwheels. Uh, too funny. Okay, so I'm scrolling down. Blue lamp. Hi, blue lamp. Okay, so blue lamp. Do I know you by another name? Could you be blue? Because blue is sort of famous around here. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Prairie Queen. Oh, okay. So I didn't continue with that penis shaped Cheetos. Anyway, I was in the office, and the last of the Cheetos, the Cheeto particles in the la- in the bottom of the bag, I poured them out and on this paper towel, and I'll be darned if what didn't fall out was that little gem. And so, of course, I had to take a picture of it. I didn't even, didn't stage it. I still got Cheeto powder under my fingernails. But yeah, it was a work found that, and I showed my boss. Well, it was already gone by the time she came to work, but because I ate it, because it was a Cheeto after all. But I showed her a picture of it. She thought it was hysterical. Um, so anyway, I'm going to scroll down. Okay, John Walker, your Cheetos are called Wutzits, and they are bigger than Cheetos. Wutzits. Ah, okay. Well, we have the crunchy Cheetos, and then we have the more puffier Cheetos. We have two kinds, three kinds, four kinds. Anyway, then they got flavors. They keep screwing with stuff. Okay, then there are giant Wutzits. Oh, did I say hi? No, I have not caught up. Prairie Queen, I did not mean to skip over you, even though I skipped over you. Good to see you. Prairie Queen, thanks for being here. Okay, so Blue Lamp says just the lamp. Okay. Eileen Ebony says Robin called me Rain Man for eating Cheetos with a toothpick. I know, but at least they were the toothpicks with the little floofy thing on the end. Those fancy toothpicks. You know, those kind of toothpicks. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna get underway. Um, I actually have a couple of notes here. So, but okay, to get on with this, I just Reverend Dude, Revelation News, Jason William Egroff, Shanny's spastic dildo. You know, you know. Okay, I covered the fact that man, you don't talk about Grampy Lobster. You don't gleefully smirk after you state that Grampy's in the grass, under the grass. It was Grampy and some other guy you were referring to, but and I can't remember if you said his name, but Grampy Lobster's under the grass. Shanny predicted it. She's a prophetess. Shanny predicted it. You you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you guys have something else to do, if you're on your lunch break, go do something, go to the bathroom. I'm going to play um, a clip of Grampy. Well, I'm going to make it a clip because I'm going to play it for as long as you get the gist of how cool he was and just delightful. And he was on he came over to my place. I went over to his place online, and we had a blast. And everybody had such fun with Grampy Lobster. So I'm going to get I did this before, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to present, and I'm going to share my screen. Oh dear. I think wait. I lost my gosh damned tab. I had a tab all ready to show fudge, and I I closed the tab by accident because I'm a dumbass. But but anyway, I'll just talk then, and this will make this show a really short one. Um, okay, Reverend Dude, Revelation News. Uh, Grampy was really, really loved while he was here. Really loved, and he is still loved, and he's been gone for a couple of years. A year? God, I can't remember because I got the call from Holly, his wife, when he passed, and it was a year, 2 years ago, a year. I can't remember. Time is just a blur. Um, y Anyway, so he's loved after he's been gone. We're still talking about him with love. We reminisce. We talk about, we share stories about Grampy, and so that's his legacy. You know, Grampy left that legacy of just his love. What your legacy is, Jason, bruh, my man. No, ew, misnomer. Uh, k- your legacy, you're you're gonna leave a lingering stench as your legacy. You bitch boy. Um, okay. Woo. Okay, so I've been on almost a half hour. Since I don't have that clip, I closed out by accident. Um, Wait, maybe I have it already staged. No, I don't. I cannot believe I did that. Okay, what's that window? That's my own window. Entire screen. My bad. I feel like a dumbass. No, I don't. I'm not going to speak badly of my life because it's listening. A shrink once told me that, and I've read it other places too. But anyway, I'm going to end this really quick. I'll tell you about my 2-day chili another time. I've been um, after I got my groceries in. I have these meal plans. So I batch cook, so I made these. I made a dozen giant combination burritos. I mean, I was gonna weigh because I have a food scale, I was gonna weigh them because they are like this jumbo. I put, really cooked down, hamburger, but and refried beans and black beans and potato and cheese, and then, you roll them up, freeze them 40, 45 seconds in the microwave. Oh, yeah, so I have 12 meals, and they are a meal because holy crap, they're huge. And I made today, I started it yesterday. It's got a 2-day chili. 2 day, it's really a simple kind of a thing, but the big secret is to, you fry everything up, your onions and, the meat, and you start adding tomatoes, blah, blah, all that stuff, and your spices, and simmer it, boil it, and then you let it cool down, put it in the fridge overnight. Then you pull it out the next day, start reheating it, and, uh, then add more stuff. What did I add? Oh, this is something I did differently. Tell me if anybody has done this, with their homemade chili, okay? I never do this. First time I added sauteed rice, probably a good half cup raw of uncooked of you sort of like semi pop it, brown it in olive oil. Pop not a whole lot, but just enough to get it toasty, and it gets really fragrant. Yeah, sauteed rice, and then I dump that in my chili, stir it up, and then it finishes cooking when you're re-simmering it this next day. And then after the rice started getting real rice, like plumped up and got soft, I added about a cup of shredded cheese and stirred it up. So it's all melty now. So now it's cooling down again, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and probably tonight or first thing in the morning, I'm gonna put it in these containers, and pop them in the freezer. And not large servings, because, I'll wanna do, like, maybe some chili over a baked potato or some chili over a hot dog or just a bowl of chili with, tortillas and crackers. But anyway, so I think I'm happy with putting rice in my chili. It looks really good. God, it tastes really good. Really good. I'm gonna be happy to have that frequently because, boy, by the end of the month when I've been tapping into my freezer, all the stuff I've cooked ahead, I've gotten so sick of, like, split pea soup, and I make good split pea soup, but holy fuck, I can't and I still have a substantial container in the freezer of split pea soup. Also, lentil soup. Got real sick pretty well, no, it took me a while, but I don't wanna look at them for a while. I know they're there. I know they're there. You know, if I'm starving, one day I might, look at them again, but, oh, lordy, not now. But anyway, have okay, so I have the burritos in there, and I'm gonna have lots of chili in there. Woo! So, that's what I've been doing, you guys, and, I am so sorry I did not have that because what Grampy was on my live stream, and I was talking about how he and I deal with each other like because he would show up in my chat and hey Robin, send me a goddamn link. Where's my and so we were talking about that and bantering. Grampy was so fun to banter with. With whom to banter? That's a proper way to say it. But yeah, what a blast. But anyway, I'm going to close this out. I'm going to give my chili one last stir before I let it cool down enough to get into the fridge to chill. But I want to leave you with a quote. I love this quote. And this quote was delivered by Grampy. And then I think he made a sound clip of it and he would play it or he would say it to uh, Emo Von. No, okay, what's his name? Emo Howling Wolf. He would say it to him because Emo was just hated Grampy. They had this online fight, the eternal fight, and then to Shanny and Rev. Okay, here's the quote, and then I'm going to end this. And okay, first did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. I think I've said hello, and now I'm going to be saying goodbye. And I think, oh yeah, emos. Okay, here's Grampy's quote, and then I'm gonna duck out. Um, Grampy says, you know, it'd be a shame if something were to happen. Oh, what did I? Anyway, that's the quote. Okay, so end stream. Okay, damn. That was going to be like my dramatic exit. I couldn't get the end stream button to work because there was a pop-up that was preventing it. Well, this has gone well, has it not? You guys, I love every damn one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me for this nonsense. But I just wanted to say, those two degenerate slime balls, not even what Grampy would scrape off the bottom of his shoe before he entered the barn. You know, he's scraped off better than that, better than those people. Oh, dang! I can't tell you how good that feels just to blow off over those two. Anyway, I love you guys. Stay well, stay healthy, stay happy, be safe, love each other. Don't be judgy of yourself too. You know, we're all doing our best. Okay, I love you and goodbye.